And introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 56.7 kilograms and trains under Miles Simpson out of M16 Fight and Fitness. His professional record stands at 2 wins, 2 losses. Fighting out of Adelaide, Australia, please welcome to the cage, Jack Hayes! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 57.1 kilograms and trains under Miles Mireke out of CMBT Training Centre. His professional record stands at 1 win, 4 losses. Fighting out of Japan by way of Gold Coast, Australia, make some noise for Mizuho Matsuyama! And when our action begins, our referee in charge, Claire Fry.
There's a different fire in the eyes of Matsuyama here tonight. He's in the red. Jack Hayes fighting out of the blue corner, but you can feel it, Matt. He needs this one.
Yeah, some real intensity about him, isn't he? Isn't there? And the delivery driver by day looking to deliver his favourite combo to Jack Hayes as they get the party started. Faking with low hands on the outside is Matsuyama.
This matchup proudly presented by proper number 12 Irish Whiskey MCT cage side with Matt Bones Williams, centre cage for Matsuyama.
Miles Simpson, trained fighter. Hayes from the City of Churches in South Australia comes forward and a swing and miss with the left leg. Switching stances early is Matsuyama. We saw that awesome fight right here, Called It With Your T versus Daniel Mitchell.
Yes.
In the last outing here in Southport, Matsuyama put on a real show in that performance and had the crowd behind them. They've turned up again today to support their favourite fighter. A swing and a miss from Hayes and stabbing those toes into the midriff. Matsuyama trying to steal some wind out of Jack Hayes.
Bit of Kyokushin karate going on here in round number 1. Matsuyama from Japan now calls the Gold Coast home. Fighting at a CMBT Training Centre. Miles Mireke in his corner.
He's done a lot of travelling around too. Been over in CKB, over in Auckland. City Sales, as they call it. Some wind in the sails here early as he takes the centre of the octagon, and a hard low kick from Jack Hayes reverberates around the Southport Sharks.
Well, you mentioned it earlier, that fight against Daniel Mitchell, this is exactly how it started. He looked fantastic in round 1. Mitchell seemed to take the momentum away from him in round number 2 before ultimately finishing him. But again, I wouldn't want to face Mizuho off a loss, because you could see the intensity as it continues to rise for Matsuyama, centre cage for Jack Hayes.
Really enjoying Matsuyama's footwork. He's got pretty sophisticated footwork as Hayes manages to close the distance for the first time now. You feel this might be where he wants the fight to take place. Matsuyama doing a good job to dig that left underhook. He'll try and shift his weight and spin Jack Hayes around as he does. The shoulder high and under the chin of Hayes, who manages to reverse the position in lieu of that slight miscalculation from Matsuyama. Double underhooks now from Jack Hayes. This is good stuff from the N16 product. Chest to chest. Unable to get his hands together. Matsuyama pressed up against the door of the cage. Bicep control with the left arm. A good old school foot stomp, if you don't mind. Pummels that left hand to an underhook. Good wrestling from Jack Hayes, good control. The hip square of Matsuyama, but he manages to reverse the position. Beautiful timing on that reversal. Right in front of us now, Jack Hayes with the knee framed across the hip. Short strike on the inside from Matsuyama, and a good knee to follow it up, just to tenderise the midsection.
Well, I know he fancies himself as a wrestler, does Jack Hayes, but he can't get Matsuyama down as it stands. 2 minutes left in round number 1. Good check there by the wrestler from the City of Churches, am I correct?
Yeah, I believe you. Look, I believe you're correct. I'm not the mayor of the town yet.
Yes.
Was up there the other day and enjoyed myself, so I'll be putting in for my putting my hat in the ring.
It's a beautiful place, South Australia.
Good hard low kick from Matsuyama, wakes the crowd up. Yeah, I'm not convinced that Jack Hayes is actually pursuing the takedown just yet. I think he's quite happy just to wear on Matsuyama early in round number 1. With a little bit of space now, the red corner, he's just picking apart Jack Hayes with those low kicks. He's got nice finesse to his footwork and a good high kick off the left. Gets Jack's attention. More of a classical boxing foundation on Jack Hayes, who drives forward to get into the clinch, swings and misses, and it's short, sharp work on the inside from Matsuyama.
He's just gliding out of range of those big shots from Hayes. Again to the body from Matsuyama, and that one may have hurt him. Down goes Hayes. This one looks like it is over. Mizuho Matsuyama back in the win column. Oh my!
And it's a long way up to the top of the cage, but he's earned his space up there in the hemisphere, and the crowd goes crazy. This just means so much to this young man. They're on their feet here at the Southport Sharks, and he is absolutely wrapped with himself, and good for him. It was beautiful work investing to the body, and when it came time to make that withdrawal, it was the left hand to the liver that saw Hayes crash down to the mat in his own corner.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge has called a stop to this fight at 4 minutes and 20 seconds of round number 1. Declaring your winner via TKO, Mizuho Matsuyama!